Welcome back everyone to Modded Minecraft 1.7. So today I'm going to mess around with a mod that I've messed with before but never really got very far. PneumaticCraft. And it's a mod that Chaotic has already messed around a bit with on the server. And he hasn't been on in a long time. He's kind of on an RTS streak or something like that. And I asked him on Skype, can I steal your pressure chamber? And he said, sure. So I'm going to do exactly that. Oh, that spilled the upgrades out. That's okay. So we have a security upgrade. I'm not sure what that is. I think that vents the pressure automatically. An item life upgrade, which makes the stuff in the pressure chamber stay there forever. And a volume upgrade, which I guess increases its maximum volume. And I just saw this chest not too long ago. He has a lot of plastic stockpiled in here. I'm not going to take any of this. It's his stuff. But he said I could take his pressure chamber. And if he wants it back someday in the future, he can have it back. But I thought, hey, it's just sitting here in the little mesa type biome. Well, technically it's called a lush desert, isn't it, according to the minimap? But it looks kind of like a mesa. So I'm just going to take this thing. It's just been sitting here. These blocks are really hard to mine. And this drill I'm using is one of the most OP mining tools I could have. Base mining speed of 14.0, and I've got efficiency 5 on it. Oh, there's actually like a tiny bit of air in that pipe, I guess. That's funny. So I was... Oh, I'm sorry, chest. I didn't mean to break you. Wow, has he got... Was this the floor before? No, surely he wouldn't have doubled it up. It must have been the floor. I just wasn't paying attention. Yeah, I'm kind of wondering, like, how much... what the hardness of these blocks is. There's no easy way to get the hardness of the block, but if I worked out how much energy it took for me to mine a block, that would tell me. Let's see, that's about, rounding up a little bit, that was 3,600 RF for me to mine one of these blocks. At about 361 RF per hardness, so that's like a hardness of 10. I think stone is 1.5, so these are pretty hard blocks. Obsidian is 50, by the way. And I think I might release the drills pretty soon. They seem to be working okay so far. I'd like to do a bit more testing. Maybe I can even drag Chaotic onto the server so he can help test them a little bit. And I need to finish the mob accelerator someday. It's functional, but because it's functional, I haven't completed the building. I haven't completed the tower either. It needs one more level, and I'm not sure what I'm going to put above that. I'm thinking of adding Draconic Evolution and building one of those big energy sphere things just like right on top of the tower, or maybe a little bit above it in the air. So it's like some kind of giant high-tech energy torch or something. I don't know. But let's see, where could I put this pressure chamber? Let's see, the first two levels are pretty full. The third level has plenty of room. It's got the reactor on it. And the portal, that's the portal room as well. Fourth level is highly incomplete. Haven't even done the floor pattern in there yet. Goodness, Thunderstorm. What is with you? What is your problem? Okay, so I've even got the ladder over here. Okay, where should I build the pressure chamber? I guess I can just build it over here for now, and if I need to, I can move it. So let's see. It doesn't really matter if I cover up the lamps. Although, actually, how high? Oh, I've only got 5 block high ceilings, and I think this was a 5 by 5 by 5 before. So I guess I could embed it into the floor a little bit. Break part of the floor for that. I kind of hate to break part of the floor though. I guess I could also have part of it in the ceiling. Or wait. 5. I clearly don't know what I'm talking about. I was kind of thinking about that powered light though. So that's what had me a bit confused. Okay, well, if I have to knock out or move the powered light, so be it. Let's go ahead and just take that off right there, and I guess I could move it to here. Although now you need power. Am I off center? Yeah, I'm off center. Okay, there we go. Okay, it's good to know that the drill can break the conduit facades again. I wasn't quite sure about that. I'm still not 100% sure if I'm doing things the right way with checking whether it can harvest a block or not. I'm basically just going by the block's material, which I don't know if that's the proper way to do it, because Forge has some other junk that they have in the tool class, but I guess I shouldn't go into too many details of that here. Do I have any more conduit? Yeah, I do actually have some on me. Imagine that. I'm prepared. Okay, so now I just have to finish filling this out, and I think he had like one side that was like the frame part was glass instead of these solid blocks, which I'd kind of like to change. Assuming there's enough of them. Looks like there is. The math works out. Oh, by the way, there is actually something else I forgot to mention about the drills mod. Where it calculates the operating cost for the different drill heads, you can actually change that formula in the config file. It uses the same thing that Spice of Life uses, so you could change the formula to not consider block hardness. Like you could just have it a flat. You could just have it a flat amount per block, ignoring the hardness. You could have all the heads be the same cost, or you could make the less durable materials have lower cost, whatever you wanted. You could throw a fancy trig function in there if you wanted to, although it seems kind of weird to me. Let's see, pressure chamber valve. Okay, where should I put you? I'll put it on the back, I guess. Pressure chamber interface. Let's put one here and one here. So that'll be an input and an output. And now we got the pressure chamber windows, which it looks like we won't have enough of. Looks like he made more walls than windows. What do the windows cost? No, they're not that bad. The walls are pretty much the same thing, but without the glass. I think I would like to have its sides be all windows. Or what if I did something like that? Might be good. I've just been running my mouth a lot today, haven't I? I haven't really done a whole lot, technically. Which is not necessarily a bad thing. Sometimes when I watch videos, I just want something to listen to. Really? You're gonna make the math work out like that? Really? Okay. Let's just do that. There we go. Doesn't look too bad. Now we just have to have a way to fill it with air. And to do that, we need a compressor. And what I would like to have is a flux compressor, because I've got lots of redstone flux, but I can't make this thing yet. For starters, it requires these printed circuit boards, which are a bit painful looking to craft. I need an assembly controller, which I think I've seen these, but I don't really know how they work. And I also need to make this thing in the pressure chamber. So what else do we have? We've got the liquid compressors. And then we've just got the regular compressors. What do the advanced ones take? Or what's different about them? I don't actually know. But it looks like we need the assembly thing for that as well. So I guess we're going with the regular compressors. I don't know what the liquid ones can use besides lava. Oh, and I could go ahead and put these upgrades in it. So let's make a couple of the basic compressors. Actually, how much compressed iron do I have? I don't actually know. Not that much. So let's not get too crazy here. Let's make 4 at the most. Do I even have that many materials? I think I do. Yeah, okay. And I forgot I need some more of those tubes. Please let me have enough iron. Okay. And let's grab some blocks of coal. Just give me a stack. Or 2. I mean, I've got nearly 40,000 coal. Okay, so for now, we'll just do this. And can you... Oh, you can't output on any side, huh? What sides can you... Okay, there's a hole on the back. That's probably a good sign. Alright, will that work? I think that'll work. So let's go ahead and give them some fuel to work with. And they're not really going to do anything to control themselves, though. There are some ways to do that. I kind of wonder if a computer can plug into the pressure chamber or something. It's certainly worth a shot. So let's see. Ladder is back here now, inconveniently. So let's see. You're the portal controller near the other guy. Let's just make a hole in the floor right here. Alright. What are you doing, Dark Spot? Behave yourself. Okay, so are we getting pressure? Yeah, it'll take a while because this thing holds a very large amount of air. And these things probably don't produce air that quickly. Huh. Their pressure is higher than the pressure chambers. Not significantly. but I might want to keep an eye on that. Okay, so let's see. Where is my terminal? It's in one of these inventories somewhere. Here it is. Okay, Lua component.list. Let's see. Computer keyboard file systems. I don't see the pressure chamber. I guess it does not have any. BiblioCraft does not have any open computers integration, which is a bit unfortunate. I like doing computer control. Yeah, but there are other ways. Okay, and you can have your block back. Huh, I've still got a hole in the second floor ceiling here from when I was messing around trying to do circuit auto crafting. So let's go ahead and just fill this in. There we go. And I just checked and I've already been recording a very long time, so I'm probably gonna skip ahead a bit here. I've just gotta wait for this thing to fill up at this point. It's slowly climbing. We're at 0.7 bars. It's 0.5 last I looked a minute ago. And the air compressors are rising as well. And if you're not familiar with BiblioCraft, I don't know why you're watching this video, unless you do. You're just here to watch me for some odd reason. But the air in the generators and the pressure chamber should be about the same, and that goes for the pressure in the pipes as well. And we can actually see in Waylo what the pressure is. Alright, so there should be some ways that we can control the pressure somewhat. And I don't remember what it is exactly. Is it the pressure gauge? Is that it? Safety tube module. Pressure gauge tube module. I think this is it. Module emits a redstone signal, of which the strength is dependent on how much pressure the tube is at. Alright, so... oh, it even gives the formula there. 2 times the pressure in bars. And then we could attach that to one of these pressure tubes, I think, is how it works. And then we could have that emit a redstone signal, and then these things we can configure to, for example, disable once they receive a redstone signal. Alright, well I've already got this set up to insert items at least. I've got a chest here for both the input and the output, and controlling that via a filter so it'll only extract the input stuff. And it seems like it's only doing 4 iron at a time, which I guess because of the item conduits. It has to put it in the interface. The input door has to close. The output door has to open. Then it moves the items, and it has to close the door and repeat the process. So it takes a little while, and the pressure in there is not great enough yet to make the compressed iron. It'll take another minute or two. But with that item life upgrade in there, the iron should not despawn. And whenever it gets enough pressure up there, it should start turning it into compressed iron, and it'll look kind of like popcorn in a way. Well, that's very odd. I admit I was looking at something else, but it says it takes 2 bars of pressure to make the compressed iron. And I'm pretty sure it didn't get to that amount. And yet it made compressed iron. It also did not do a 1-to-1 ratio. It gave me 51 out of the 64 I put in there. Huh. Wonder why that is. I wonder if maybe it's because it wasn't fully... It didn't have enough pressure to do all of them? I really don't know. But I might wait a bit more this time before I put in the next batch of iron. But I got some compressed iron. Doesn't really matter too much if I lost any. So let's see, something else I'm going to need is plastic. Specifically, I think I need the gray kind and the blue kind. Let me see. So yeah, we need the blue plastic and the gray plastic. So let's see what I've got. I don't actually have that many rain plant seeds. That's, I think, one of the main ones I need. And let's see, burst plant seeds, was that the other one? Huh, don't really have that many of those either. I kind of thought I would have a lot of them, but I don't. So let's see, it doesn't require that much pressure, so we could do these pretty easily. Okay, and let's go ahead and just remove the whitelist. And I'll put it back. Okay, that became plastic, and need to get rid of that. And it got extracted. Great. Okay, so how are we doing on pressure? Not bad. I actually need to make that module that I was going to. Alright, I'll see what I can do with this. So this thing, I think I just plop it on anywhere. Alright, and actually using this red alloy wire may not work. It's kind of funny the way that you have to use this, because... See, can I break just that? Oh, darn. Come on, go on. Alright, maybe I should put this on its own little pipe. Oh wait, that doesn't work. It just makes it vent all the stuff. Not good. Okay, so how do you connect to the red alloy wire? It seems that you do not. Ew. Okay, so that's emitting a power of 3 currently. It's 2 times the pressure in bars. Where do I want the pressure to be? It needs to be less than 5. Preferably 4. And let's see, how do you connect redstone to the red alloy wire? Does that not work? Oh. That's interesting. Okay, so I'm guessing what's happening is the red alloy wire accepts whatever power level the redstone is at without converting it to Project Red's values, which instead of going from 0 to 15 goes from 0 to 255. But if I do that anyway, will it still be able to turn these off? Enable on low signal. Unfortunately, we would have to wait for the coal block to stop burning before we can figure out if this would actually work. Alright, this is just a temporary setup, I suppose. Not very pretty, but this is the best thing I could figure out to do. Oh wait, something is still wrong here. This is getting power from the repeater? How does that happen? Okay, this is getting power from somewhere it shouldn't be. Okay, for now, I'm just going to turn this thing off by hand. Once these coal blocks are done finishing, it will stop adding pressure to the chamber. No need to waste the coal, even though I've got tons of it. This thing should let off any excess pressure on its own once it gets too high. I believe that's what the security upgrade does. Maybe shouldn't have put this thing right next to my reactor just in case, but I'm sure it'll be fine. If not, I could build another reactor. It would not be a big deal for me at all. So this is probably more than enough for an episode here. So thank you for watching. Don't forget you can subscribe if you want to, and you want to keep up with my videos. That I probably could have put that in a different order and it may have made more sense. I don't know. I give up. Thanks for watching. I will see you next time.